guys, I am recording this video this morning because I am setting up my weekly supplements, and so I thought maybe somebody would be interested in seeing exactly what it is that I take during the week. These are all over-the-counter supplements, but I'll go through everything that I take while I get this set up, and we will go over what it is I take, why I take it, and just a disclaimer that I'm not a healthcare clinician and I am not paid to endorse any of these people. It's just what I take and the reason that I take it. So I'm going to go over all of the supplements that I take, both for AM, PM, and pre-workout. So let's get started. The first one that I take is ashwagandha. I take this at night. It is for hormonal balance, stress and cognitive functioning. It also helps with cardiovascular health, and has like anti-inflammatory properties, and overall really good for your mental well-being and functioning. It does help me sleep, I feel. So I take it, that's why I take it at night, because I feel like it's effective then. The next one that I take, and I take this in the morning, is vitamin D3. That is for bone health, immune functioning, heart health. It is, usually people get it from the sun, but I don't spend a whole lot of time outside because I'm pretty busy. I end up working out in the gym a lot early morning, like it is now. It's only 5:14 this morning. I went to the gym at about 3:30 because I got big goals. I gotta get in and get out, get my stuff done, make sure that it's getting done. But there are studies that show that D3 also has like some properties that may help with preventing some cancers. Like I think that it is breast cancer and colon cancer. Do not cite me on that because I'm not completely sure. But I take this because I feel like maybe I'm lacking because I don't get a whole bunch of sunlight. So that's that. I also take a women's health probiotic. This helps with digestive health, immune support, hormonal balance, weight management, all of that good stuff in your gut. It is very helpful for. So I take Physician's Choice. Like I said, I'm not a speaker for any of these, and I don't really have a huge preference for my probiotic. There are a couple that I do have a preference for, but and I'll note those. The next one that I take is a multivitamin. This is Platinum Multivitamin by Muscle Tech. It's specific for athletes or active individuals, as it says. So this promotes daily nutrition, immune support, and this helps with post-workout recovery, which is specifically why I take it. However, I am not married to this product. I have taken this one off and on over the last couple years while I've been training, but I also switch it up sometimes and take a women's multivitamin specific to women. Like I said, I'm not like married to some of these products. Like I'm not an advocate for them. This one works well, and I continue to buy it, but it is a multivitamin, so I'm not too concerned, other than making sure that I'm getting in my daily levels of everything. This contains a whole slew of stuff. If you can see, there's a whole lot of supplements in here, a whole lot of nutrition. So I do like this. I think it's like high performing, but I am not married to it. So the next one that I take can be a little controversial. Some people are not a fan, but I take it because I am. So I take Ancestral Supplement Female Enhancement. This is beef organs. This is freeze-dried beef organs. And they are specific to some of the female parts because it's supposed to be specific to female enhancing. So note here that this is not clinically proven to be effective. It's supposed to help with hormone balance, energy, metabolism, cognitive functioning, hair, skin, health, reproductive health, hormonal balance. I think I mentioned that actually, but so it's supposed to help with all of those things. Do I feel that it helps me? Yes, I continue to buy it, and I have bought it several times. There are a lot of different kinds on the market. I get this one because it's what I started with, and I feel that it's effective, so I continue with it. It had great reviews on Amazon, which is where I purchased it from. And like I said, it's the female enhancement version at Ancestral Supplements. So I recommend this based on my personal results, but this is not, proven in research that this is, completely effective. So, forewarning. Okay, so we have my Neuromag is next. I take Life Extension Neuromag. This helps support memory and cognitive function. I feel I have several that support cognitive function, and I just feel like I would rather have all the cognitive functioning and all the support that I can have, because sometimes I feel really foggy. And I think I could use a boost. And so I have several that are beneficial, not just for cognitive functioning, but do help with cognitive functioning. This also helps with like focus and mental clarity. And it supports brain cell health, makes it to where they don't break down as quickly. So, so it supports brain health in that way. So I like this one. This is the one I specifically take. I don't switch this one up. The next one that I take is X-Gold Health Alpha GPC. And this one also helps with mental acuity, cognitive health, and memory. This one gives me a boost of mental energy. After I take it for about, I would say 4 to 6 hours, I am very productive. I am a very productive individual. I am able to really focus and hone in on what I'm doing. I feel very energized mentally and like ready and raring to go for the day. This does have suggested use of twice a day, which I do not take it twice a day. I take it in the AM. I don't take midday supplements, so I just take it 2 capsules in my AM supplements, and I notice a huge difference when I take it. So this stuff is gold to me. I feel like I definitely could keep a bottle of this in my desk and take this in the afternoon and really push through the second half of the day. But I just forget to take them in the middle of the day. Maybe I need to do that and set myself a reminder. I'll probably go for that, especially if I'm doing my 365 days of 10X challenge. It's going to be mentally trying, and so having some extra alpha GPC on board will not hurt me. So anyway, yes, cognitive support, alpha GPC, it is a game changer if you need high mental acuity throughout the day. Highly recommend it. So my last supplement that I take in my AM PM supplements is creatine. I take creatine for the gains. I take this one, the NutriCost. So a lot of people will take the powder and mix it in whatever drink, but I find it so grainy and it's really gross, and so I don't take it like that. I spend the extra money to get the capsules, and I take 5 milligrams a day. So creatine helps with improved muscle strength and growth, enhanced exercise performance. It also can reduce muscle fatigue, and there are studies that show that it has cognitive benefits as well, especially taken in higher dosages, I believe. Don't quote me on that because I'm not completely sure on it, but I believe that if you take, do the higher dosing, that it's supposed to have greater benefits to your cognitive health. But as far as like performance wise, for athletic performance, 5 milligrams for me is totally adequate. So this can also help with mood and mental well-being. A lot of my supplements have that, and I feel like it is definitely helpful because I maintain a pretty positive mood. And I love myself when I'm like that. It's really hard to be around yourself when you're having bad days, so let alone everybody else having to deal with you. So we have lots of supplements to give me good days. So that is my AM PM routine. So I take the ashwagandha, D3, probiotic, neuromag, multivitamin, alpha GPC, female enhancing beef organs, and the creatine. So for my pre-workout, I take a couple of things separately. So anytime when I'm headed to the gym, probably about an hour before I'm going to be actually working out, I take taurine. I take 3,000, so this is 1,000 milligram serving. I take 3 of them before my workout. So this helps with preventing muscle damage, increased energy levels. It can also help with anxiety and stress. So we'll take another one. But it really is something that I don't see the benefits every day, but knowing what it can do for me, it's worth it for me to continue taking. I don't know how effective it is for me, but I will continue taking it just for what the benefits are assumed to be. So I feel like I recover really well from my workouts, unless it's a really rough workout, unless it's really hard and then I feel it for the next couple days. But for the most part, I feel like my recovery is really well. I don't know which of my supplements help with it, but taurine is supposed to help with that. So we'll chalk it up to that. I'll give it the credit. That's fine. My other pre-workout that I take is a nitric oxide booster. So this contains a whole lot of stuff that I'm not even going to try to pronounce that helps with, overall it's a vasodilator, so it's going to dilate all of your blood vessels and give you help with cardiovascular health, especially when you're going in and working out. So I take the NutriCost Performance Nitric Oxide Booster. It has 2,250 milligrams per serving, and it has all of these nice supplements in there. I'm not going to try to pronounce all of them to you, but I feel like this is very helpful. So I take that pre-workout. And last, but definitely not least for me, is my C4 Sport pre-workout. So this does have creatine in it as well. So I get extra creatine when I do workouts. So if I'm going just running, I do not take this because I feel like it gives me too much, and it's hard to keep my heart rate down when I'm zone training for my running. I'll do another video about that to kind of give you more information on how I do my running training. But anyway, I do this for any time that I'm doing a workout in the gym, not running. So this for me is like explosive energy. I feel like it gives me really good endurance and a lot of focus. So when I take this, I go to the gym and I feel like I can like knock it out of the park, and get a really good workout in. So I take that pre-workout as well. And that is it. I hope that this was informative for you. Like I said, I am not a healthcare clinician, so ask your doctor before you start taking anything, as it says on all of these labels. I will also offer the disclaimer that while the FDA regulates supplements as food to make sure that the contents are safe and labeled accurately, they do not require pre-market approval of dietary supplements as far as effectiveness. So just keep that in mind with your supplements, that most of them are over-the-counters, aren't going to be FDA approved as far as clinical use, but they are safe and effective. They are made sure to be that at least. So, or not effective, safe. They're safe to use. Effective is something that they're not labeling everything for over the counters. One more thing I do take while I'm thinking of it is I take an iron supplement because I am iron deficient, but that is prescribed. So, but an iron supplement is not a bad thing for you ladies for sure. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Like, follow, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.